Hello lovely people and welcome back to NetKno, the networking show. So, one question I get asked, not as often as actually you think, usually new networkers ask this question or students ask this question, but I think it's one we should address. There's a pun coming. Clothes, dress. What are we going to wear to go networking? Really, to be fair, it's not something that I really considered or haven't done for a while. And then someone asked me recently, so I was like, do you know what, actually, this will make a great episode. Let's talk about clothes. Let's talk about fashion. Because when we're going out networking, we're given an impression of who we are and the way that we dress. We're marketing ourselves. We're marketing the business that we're representing. We're giving people, we judge each other. We're humans. We can't help it. So when we first meet someone, the way that they are dressed is going to impact and influence how we think of them. So I started networking in a world where it was very much expected to wear suits. The women wore suits, the men wore suits. The women's suits were like pencil skirt suits, which are cool. They're coming back very think secretary kind of vibes. But I was always kind of against that. So I've never owned a suit, not a real suit anyway. I did, however, get a vintage suit once for my niece's christening, and it was bloody lush, and I loved it. And it was a bit more Pan Am air hostess vibes. Anyway, so when it comes to networking, I've always been of the mindset that as long as you are comfortable, you are representing the business that you are there to represent in a professional way, and you feel good, then absolutely go for it. There's going to be lines and limits that everyone's got, but when it comes to going networking now, I think suits are there's less and less suits I'm seeing. One lovely tip that I always use and live by, and it has worked for me for years, that if you are going to a networking event or you network in an environment, whether that's academia, engineering, for example, there's probably going to be a sea of suits there. There's going to be a sea of black and grey. You get yourself in there. Wear some hot pink. Wear some bright blue. Wear a nice jacket that's colourful. Wear some, wearing colour. People are naturally drawn to and attracted to colour. It makes you more approachable. It also makes you more memorable. So wearing something bright, something colourful, like I say, a room full of black and grey, it's going to help you stand out a little bit, which is always lovely, as long as you feel comfortable doing that. Something else I think about is, I said before about being comfortable, and this includes shoes. And ladies, this one's for you. I have not worn high heels since lockdown because they're just torturous, and I believe that they were created by someone who actually hated women. I'm only kidding. They make you feel fabulous, don't get me wrong. But they are now so uncomfortable for me that I just refuse to wear them. So I've invested in some fun flats. And when I say fun, I'm talking Kurt Geiger, Diamante lobsters. If you've not seen the episode about lobsters, then absolutely go click on the link, go and enjoy that. But fun, flat shoes that make you feel awesome, because I think that's something to acknowledge as well. What we wear impacts how we feel. So you want to feel comfortable, but you want to feel confident. So invest in some really cool, quirky shoes that are comfortable, again, because there's nothing worse than stood at a networking event. You're in a conversation with someone and you've got absolutely no idea what they're saying to you, because all you're thinking is, oh my word, my feet are freaking killing me. I need to sit down. When can I sit down? My feet are on fire. No, it's a waste of your time. Life's too short. So get some flat, comfortable shoes, but ones that make you feel amazing. The thing about fun shoes as well, or any kind of fun attire, so it could be I've got some nice big brooches that I wear on a coat. It just makes the jacket more interesting. But something I've got one that's a really big frog, random but beaut, or shoes with crazy things on, really nice handbag. These are conversation starters. People always are coming up to me and being like, oh, I love those shoes, where are they from? Oh, I love the frog, what's the story with the frog? And they're like, oh, there's no story, it's just a fun frog. Nice to meet you. What do you do? What's your name? No, I don't work with frogs. But these are conversation starters, as well as, again, giving you that little boost of confidence and making you feel good about yourself. And as I said, feeling comfortable and confident. If you do want to wear high heels, then absolutely go for it, my friend. I would suggest, however, wearing flat shoes until you get to the networking event. Quickly change them in the car. Put those heels on. It does give you that boost, makes you feel a bit more powerful, makes you stand up a bit taller. Again, like the lobsters, go back and watch that episode if you haven't already. Helps you walk into that room with a bit more pizzazz. Absolutely do it. Something else I think that's really important when it comes to deciding what to wear when you're going networking is being authentic. So one of the big parts of building relationships at networking events or in networking in general is building that trust element. And something that comes along with building that trust is being who you are, being authentic. So if you try and dress and talk and present yourself in a way that's not actually true to who you are, people are going to pick up on that. It's going to come across as fake or as forced, and it's going to make people feel slightly uncomfortable in that they're like, there's something not right about you. I don't know what it is, but I can't quite put my finger on it. You are so much better off being your authentic, wonderful, amazing self. You'll go out there, meet people, you'll feel comfortable because you're speaking the way that's authentic to you. You're dressing how you feel comfortable and confident, and that's going to come across when people meet you, and they're going to love you for it. Yes, you're going to potentially meet someone and you don't mesh, and that's okay, but you are so much better off going out there, being yourself, dressing how you feel is your true authentic self, and just putting that out there, because people are going to respond so much better than if you tried to force something. Similarly with things like, hair, I've got loads of tattoos. Be who you are, because people want to get to know who you really are, and the people that you are meant to mesh with and meant to click with, they're the ones that you're going to want to work with. You're going to want to be your clients. They're going to be drawn to that. So being your true authentic self by the way that you present yourself, the way that you speak and carry yourself, that's going to attract the right people that you actually want to spend time with and you want to work with as well. So don't be afraid to be yourself. Don't feel like you've got to dress in a really uncomfortable, awkward suit and put high heels on that make you want to kill yourself, because you just don't have to do it, okay? So go out there, be you, go and show the world who you are, be colourful, get some fun shoes, some fun accessories, as long as that's, authentically who you are, and go out and start talking to people and see if you can spot any, fun accessories. And it's a great excuse to go and talk to someone. Ask them, I love your handbag, where's that from? So there you go. Be who you are. Don't be afraid. Go out, dress, and showcase your authenticity to the world. So there you have it on what to wear. I'd love to send us some pictures. Actually, that sounds a bit weird. Maybe tag us in some pictures. What do you wear when you go networking? Maybe keep it public pictures, not private. Don't slide into my DMs and send me outfits. Could be a bit weird. Anyway, rabbit hole there. Lovely chatting to you as always. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and I shall see you. Remember, if you haven't already, I always forget this bit, but go and click subscribe, go and click the bell, press on it right now, off you go, and I'll see you at the next episode.
A Liquid Studios production.